Kelsey Adams, and here is all my work for the semester, so let's go through it. Here is the first thing we did on the first day of class. I don't think there's a lot for me to speak about this. It was just trying to get down proportions and stuff, which I feel like I did a pretty good job. There wasn't a lot of details to it or anything, so it was just an outline sketch, so I feel like there's not a lot to talk about, but I did think I did pretty good on the proportions. It definitely helped. Like, I thought it was a good warm-up for that class. Definitely since the next one was a bit more complicated. I really like my skull in this one. I think I did a pretty good job on that. Like, the shading's pretty basic, but I think I got, like, you know, the least, but it showed the most. But yeah, this was just proportions again. I think I did a pretty good job on it too. And then here is our first watercolor painting that we did. I thought I did a really good job. I went back and added more contrast, which I am going to resubmit, but I just haven't done it yet. By the time you see this, I probably would have resubmitted it already. But I added more darks, like right here and there, and the blinds are more dark, and I added a more dark shadow and stuff. I am really proud of this piece. I'm not sure if it's my most proud one, but this is like up there because I feel like I did a really good job with copying. Definitely the textures of the painting. Let's see if I have proof of like what we're copying it from. And I think I did a good job getting like the textures definitely in that background wall. And I'm really proud of like the wood flooring. Added a bunch of like little details. And I'm proud of like the marble fireplace. Like I added those like marbling lines and stuff. So I think I did pretty good on this one. I spent a lot of time on it. And then here's our lighting variations work. Not one of my most proud pieces. I don't think it's my least proud piece, but it's okay. I think my favorite one on this one would probably be the red backlighting. Like it's happening behind all that stuff. But I think that's my favorite one on this one. But yeah. And then I don't remember what this assignment was called, but it was just us drawing like the buildings and farms. I think it was just working on proportions again, and these were like the speed runs of the drawings we had to get down as quickly as possible. And like we timed them, and these are the ones that like they're mixed in with the ones that I did at, in class and the ones I did at home, and so there might be some repeats. I might have taken out the repeats, I don't remember. But these ones, they're pretty okay. They're pretty basic. No complaint one way or the other on my part, just because I feel like I did the best I could in the amount of time I was given, which I think was the point of the assignment, because we were supposed to time ourselves. I think we had 10 minutes in class and 15 minutes at home, so I timed myself for those. So I think I did a pretty good job getting in like the big details during that time. Here's our like the watercoloring practice. It was a practice. I definitely feel like I've gotten better at watercolors, so I guess this is a good piece to compare to my later pieces. And like then our color theory work for these, I think I did a good job. Only trouble I had is that my color pencils were the brand that we got, but it was a lower class brand, I guess. It's like the same, it was owned by the same company, so I thought it'd be the same quality, but they weren't. My mistake. The color pencils were really expensive, and I literally only had like $15, so I bought like I think it was supposed to be for like the grade students colored pencils, so they were a bit cheaper. They were like $10 or something, which should have been a warning sign. Well, not for me. Bought them, but I mean, they worked. I made them work. This was our value worksheet, which I think I did a good job. I've always really liked shading. Maybe I probably should have added more contrast, but I think that's something that overall I should work on, contrast. Our little shapes, no complaint one way or another, it was just a worksheet. Our life drawings, I really like my graphite drawings because I used to be an art major and graphite was my medium of choice, and so every time we do like graphite still lifes, they're always my favorite just because I feel like I'm the best at them. Not like the best, but like they're my strongest, where I'm the strongest. Here's another one. I was really proud of the nail polish bottle because I went in and did like all the little little shines, because I actually have it on my desk. Like it's like metallic and then glass, and so I tried to show that in my drawing. I think I did a good job. One of my favorite pieces, and I added this one in because this one was timed again, but I really liked how they turned out, even like the one that like we had even less time for. I really liked them. I think I did a good job, so I added it in there because I don't know, I liked it. And here's the graphite drawing, which I really like. I think I did such a great job on it. This might be one of my favorite pieces. I remember taking it home that night and working on it. Again, I really like how I did the glass, like of the martini glass, I think that's what it is. And then the wine glass, I like how I did all the shines and the shadows. And my least favorite part of this one, though, if I have to say, was doing the fabric. Normally, I don't mind doing fabric. I enjoy doing fabric. I guess it's the picture I took because I worked on it in class and then I took it home with me. And so it's hard to get those details without being there. So I had a hard time figuring out where the shadows and highlights went. So, on me though. So, this was my least favorite project. And I think it's where I need to work the most on. I already talked to you about it, but perspective is not my thing. Even when I was an art major, perspective was not my thing. That's probably where I need to work the most on, and before I need to work the most on, not probably, I do. This one was better though. This was probably my best perspective drawing I did, like period, because I just really struggle with perspective drawings. But this was probably like the most growth I've had in my art. So yeah, I'm pretty proud of this one. Here is my Pencil Perfect project. I think I did a really good job on it. I don't know if it's my best piece, but I feel like I was pretty exact. I have the original too. I think if anything, should have added more shading to the background because I know we're supposed to copy it like exactly. And so I did add some shading, but it definitely needed to be darker. But I'm pretty proud of this one. And then the costume rendering. I really liked the costume. I think you chose this one for us. I really love her costume. I would definitely wear that if given the option. But I love how they put like a little, because you can't really see it because she's wearing like a little corset, but I like how it added like that little drawing of how it looked underneath the corset. But I think I did a pretty good job on this one. I know the point was to get the colors down, and mine's definitely more of a vibrant blue than the picture you gave me, but I'm not perfect. And given the chance, I would redo it, but I'm really proud of how it turned out, so I'm too scared to touch it. This is the building one that we did. I really like it. It looks so simple when I look at it, but it took me forever to do this. I really like my choice of the watercolor in the background and kind of make it look like a sunset. Or sunrise, actually, since the sky is blue. So I really like it. Yeah. My, scenic, drawing, I really like it. Yeah. It took a long time too, but, I really like my design choice and like my color choice in this. And then the digital rendering of it, I tried my best on it. I hand drew everything, and it was with a program I've never used before, so I'm pretty proud of it. It's definitely not perfect, but I'm kind of ridiculously proud of it, because I've never used it before. I've never made anything from scratch in a program before, so I really like it. I like how it turned out. I'm pretty proud of it. I read the comments and people's comments on it. Yeah, definitely more contrast would have been great. But even with that being said, I'm still really proud of it. And then the last project, which was the Night to Day project. I used the same program, which was kind of hard because it's only a drawing program. It's not really for editing photos. And so I just had to hand shade everything. And I'm not sure if that's what everybody else had to do, but I just had to make do with what I had. And so I just put it on I think 5% transparency. It was so transparent, it was at 5%. And I just chose black, and I went in and shaded in between all the little wood, since it's like a wooden shack. And then I got a dark brown and shaded where the sun originally was, because this was a day picture, and I turned it into night. But yeah, I'm really proud of it. And then my pop reference is Charlotte's Web. There's a little spider web over there. But yeah, that is all my projects for this class. I learned a lot in this class. Probably my weakest point was what I said was the perspective drawings. My strongest was the graphite, and shading and values and stuff. Even though I could still definitely grow in that, I should add more contrast. But overall, I learned a lot in this class. I learned how to use digital programs. I learned a new one, which is great, because definitely since it was a free one. So yeah, overall, I learned a lot. Thank you.